Chances for Terry Jenkins then, and should have really taken it. Doubling, the finishing has been a real problem for him in this poor run of form.
Here is Wade, very cool, laid-back character. After his success over Phil Taylor, who told his Scottish son, "I'm now going to celebrate with a cheap bottle of white wine."
100.
The man who could afford champagne settled for a cheapo Plonko.
56.
First to 8, of course. Usually so smooth, the Terry Jenkins throw, but he develops a habit of snatching the dart occasionally.
45.
Well, after the razzmatazz of Barneveld and John Partler's opening 6 legs really were eyebrow raising.
104.
We've settled into the routine, but of course in the Premier League you can say we've got an all-star cast. Every match has potential and stardust.
44. Terry require 96.
Well, he found himself 7-0 down against Adrian Lewis in week 1 in Glasgow. Now it's one apiece. Gets his first leg on the board, 96, and that's much better.
And that's as good a leg as Terry Jenkins has played this year. That'll settle him down. And it has to be said, it wasn't a very impressive leg from Wade. All square, one apiece.
Well, one of the great sporting moments. I know 2008 is only 6 or 7 weeks old. Terry Jenkins turning up in Glasgow with the sporran just a week ago. It was a terrific sight.
Coming next, well, I will fail Taylor, bounce back. He says it's just spurred him on. Adrian Lewis, there's no pushover. That's up next. Wade is not really absolutely on his game. We saw a shake of the head there. Should take this leg with the throw. Of course, we saw in that last match, the first break of throw proved critical to the outcome of the match. But now, double 19 for Wade, moving along the bed. Might opt out, might decide as Jenkins can't finish.
78.
Well, that was his choice. Big chance there, of course, Stuart going the second dart for double 19, going above the line, having to waste the dart now to square it up.
60.
Double 10 now for 2-1.
Yeah, sensible from Wade. Well, double 10 won in the first leg of the match. It's won in this leg as well. 2-1 with throw. Can James Wade join Barney at the top of the table? 2 wins out of 2.
This is Wade, formerly a motor mechanic in Aldershot. That's the look of a second-year student in biology. He always strikes me, a very studious looking guy. Terry Jenkins, by comparison, used to work as an antique dealer. You just see him weighing up the old Queen Anne table. A dapper little chappie.
Well, he was down at the antiques market earlier in the week, Terry Jenkins.
135.
This is going to be a close call, this leg, but with the throw, Wade's still in the position to edge it, but he can't afford to be careless here. Needs the treble now, or it could just slip away from him.
58. Terry require 100.
Well, should really have left a finish there, James Wade. 164. Remember, £1,000 on offer for the highest checkout of the night. John Part took it in Glasgow, I think, 157.
121.
That makes life interesting, and it really means that Jenkins knows he ought to check out here or risk slipping 2 legs adrift. Now double 18. Oh, just below the wire. That was close.
Might just have clipped the wire. Now this could be important. He's got to get at least 1 dart at double 5 to break the throw. Lovely from Wade. And you can see that one. That means to James Wade. It was a lovely adjustment. Smack bang into the double 5. The first break.
Yes,
big darts.
And it was a really exquisite shot because, you know, 70 isn't an easy finish. Getting the treble 20, double 5, not popular, can be awkward. But Wade really has evolved as a player of all the talents, and his confidence there is oozing. It's like Tiger Woods with a 12-foot putt.
Well, when James Wade hit that 41 to start the leg, Terry Jenkins stood behind. He was nodding like an expectant bull. I don't know about a raging bull, but he's got to try and take advantage of it.
And poor old Terry Jenkins has been more like a little white bull for the last month or so, but he still has got a bit of fire in his nostrils.
100.
He just seems to have lost that spark, doesn't he? That zip. He doesn't seem overly worried about the situation. He's confident that his form will return, but it just isn't happening for him.
I think the equation is, Stuart, you know, if a class player gets a big disappointment, gets beaten early in the World Championship, it can take him a year to get over it. Colin Lloyd was the same, you'll remember, a year or two ago when Gary Welding beat him. They had no right to beat him at all, recovered outrageously. And poor old Lloyd, he never really got over it, and in fact I don't think he is yet.
55.
Missing from this year's championship. I know he'll be watching tonight. I'm still thinking about you, Lloyd.
Well, Jenkins has left a bogey. Treble 10 will be handy here.
105.
That's great shooting. And Jenkins, being careless, has left a bogey, and a chance here for Wade to go 4-1 up. He will have 3 clean darts at the target.
36.
Double top.
James should require 40.
He's usually pretty accurate over on this corner of the board. James Wade throwing across his body. Double 5, just did it in the last leg.
35.
Well, 3 surprising misses there from James Wade. 127 then. Still a chance. You feel he has to get the treble. He was nowhere near, was he? Absolutely
87.
nowhere near that treble 19.
James should require.
Wade has wasted 3 darts on doubles now. Double 2. Not wasting any more.
James Wade.